Okay, let's take a look at tree luster services. First off, I'm not really sure what this little yellow area is up here. Okay, I'd like to know a little bit more about that, or it looked like you had an image or a graphic or something back there. I'm not sure what it is, what it's supposed to say. You could have a little more real estate there, and I'd really appreciate seeing a banner like you have maybe taken from some of these pictures, maybe a banner up here, okay, using the image replacement technique. So do make sure you use the image replacement technique. I'm not sure if you are or not. Let's look at your source. And if I were to search on display none, I can see that, yeah, you should be, okay? Hopefully. All right, just double check that and make sure. All right. You have home. Well, that's fine. Maybe instead of master 1 and master 2, you could say small tree lighting, large tree lighting, comments about us, okay? But master 1 and master 2, this definitely needs to change. And I would try to make these buttons color coordinate with some of the colors that you have in your images throughout. Okay, some of these trees when they're lit up have some nice colors in them, so you might want to use some of those yellows or make it match with the banner or something. You need to do a little bit of work on this. It's also supposed to be a 2-column liquid layout, and none of these are really truly a 2-column liquid layout. Okay, so you should have your navigation over here on the left instead of across the top. So I just want you to look at that, think about it, consider it, and please change it. Okay, design 1. Let's see what happens here. All right, we're taken to a new page. Okay, and here's the details. Okay. Master 2, design 1, design 2. Okay. Comments. You've got a form. This form here should be expanded to include all of your customer contact information. So go back and look at the tutorial that you created for the customer information form and add all of that information into your comments. And additionally, comments, you need to fix the text on this button. Those little details will really not inspire confidence. You need to add footers. Okay, the footer should be a text-based version of all the links that you have up on the top. So you're just not finished yet. You still have work to do, okay? And the About Us, that's interesting. Maybe you can add a picture, float it to the right, you know, some imagery on this, a little bit dry. And as far as text, see how you have the default Times Roman text? You really should change that text. Verdana is meant for the web. There are a number of other fonts that you can use. There are 12 safe ones. I think we've talked about that in one of the video tutorials. And so choose a different font. So this really does need some more work. A 50 is not your grade. It is just a holding place to know that I've taken a look at it and sent a video out. Okay? And additionally, see how you have master 1, master 2 up here? Okay, good. Comments. Make that with the capital C. Maybe you want to put the full title, Tree Luster Services, on every page. Okay, I don't always have to know every page that I'm on, but I do want to know that I'm in the Tree Luster Services site. So maybe you want to change your comments to indicate that, your title to indicate that. Okay, and let's go back here. And if I look at your source code for one of these pages, these navigation links are all per the specification and requirements laid out in the assignment for the project are supposed to be site root relative links, and all images should have an ID, which they do, so that's good. I'm glad that I saw that. And it's just not a lot of content. You really need to work on this to fill out some of the content. Tell a little bit more about your services, okay? And detail the types of lights. You're showing me the pictures, right? But what types of lights? Are they LEDs? Are they incandescent bulbs? How are they powered? You know, do they all come from one power source and it branches off and lights a whole tree? I mean, there's got to be some detail that you can add to these pages that talk about your service and help distinguish and differentiate you from your competitor. Okay, so do a little bit of branding here. Think about that. Do some writing, add some imagery along with all of these other things that I'm asking you to do. And that'll be a start. And I'll look at it again after those items are complete.